What up, you guys? It's your boy Bruce Kumalo again, and yeah, it's a Sunday again. So yeah, we had a profitable week. So if you remember the trades that we had, the last week Sunday forecast on USDJPY, GBPJPY, and EURUSD. So yeah, this is my daily time frame on USDJPY. So on daily time frame, remember which positions that we took. Let me just drop down these time frames. If you remember this setup, I showed you guys when it was around this support area, and I said if ever it will break like below here, I was expecting a break and a retest for me to scale in, and then that is how I would have took the trade. But now it didn't happen like that. It just broke through and it never came back. So I wasn't involved in this trade. In fact, I held that position up until he take profits. So yeah, it went well. Also on GBPUSD, if you'd remember the scale ins that we talked about and the continuation patterns, let the charts load a bit. Yeah, this is what we've spoken about, and this was our future hit targets. Currently we haven't reached it, but I'm out in this trades. I'm no longer in this trade, so let me just get rid of that so it can become very clear on what we are looking for in this coming week. What did I do there? So yeah, so also on Euro USD, price went, and it's still in profit. I'm not too sure if I held this position yet, because I remember I think I have two positions in. It's either yeah, I think it's Euro USD, where I have two positions still running. I held those. Network is a bit shady today. Let's wait for the charts to load just a bit. Yes, here we are. Boom. No, Euro USD hit take profits. Um, which means there's no positions that are currently running. If I'm not mistaken, a lot have been going on this week. So yeah, I maybe recall two positions on whatever. Maybe it's GBP USD, not Euro USD. But yeah, also yeah, we did hit take profits. Remember on how we spoken about this continuation pattern, and look how price just shot up all the way to hit take profits. So this is an amazing thing. So let us just see what can we expect for this coming week. Let's start off the daily time frame on USDJPY. Boom, here we are. So one thing that I noticed on USDJPY, it is very tricky now, because if you can just see this neckline here, or previous resistance, if you'd like, previous resistance on daily time frame, price was coming down, failed to create new lows, and then went up. So this is some type of double bottom type of thing. So this was the neckline. It was tested once, now it came back here again. But the trick part is it broken below this trend line, and now it looks like it is retesting, because we came down impulsively. Remember, it doesn't it's not really necessary for price to be at support or to resistance. What matters is how price got there, and here we got there impulsively so from the daily time frame, which means there are higher chances of price breaking just below here and then coming all the way to the 90% rule or the previous support. That's what I'm seeing on USDJPY daily time frame. So let us come to the 4 hours time frame and see what do we have here. 4 hours time frame, what I'm seeing is that price is currently in a low trend, because if you can just spot this move, price came here, created this lower low, just minor lower high, and then came back here lower low. So now this is still a lower high, not unless price can give us a inverse head and shoulder type of thing like this, and then reverse all the way to the upside. But it would be wise for us to wait for a continuation pattern if it reverses to the upside. But for here, wise positions would be below here. Once it breaks below and then it comes back to retest and then continue like that, that is when I'll be taking shots. But for now, I'll just chill and watch how the market moves. It's a bit tricky. It's a bit tricky the way it moves. So let me go down to my hourly time frame. What I was looking for in my hourly time frame for me to execute on buys was this resistance area here, because you see it held price very strongly. So I was just looking for price to just break above here, to break above, come back to retest, and then that is when I'll take my first risk entry, and then my second entries or my scaling positions would be me waiting for those continuation patterns to catch those impulsive moves to the upside. But for now, it's just nothing is interesting for now. I'll just wait. So let us move on to our GBPUSD and see if we can make something out of nothing. GBPUSD, let me start off to the daily time frame again. So the daily time frame, amazing. We've been pushing to the upside. Now we were close to our overall hit take profits. Price went up impulsively, so which means we can expect a correction anytime soon, coming back to this area here. And then that is when maybe now we can start seeing price again pushing all the way to the hit take profits area. So that's what I'm seeing on the daily time frame. Let us go to our 4 hour time frame and see what do we have. Hey, network is a bit slow, guys. You will forgive me for this one today. Boom, here we are. So yeah, this was their previous high and price created a new high. So it's pretty much simple here to just wait for the impulse correction and then the next impulse. Price here can start strongly reversing to this area here, can reverse in a bit shady way, just like that, and maybe come to this area here, and then that is when we'll see now price bouncing back all the way to the upside. But the wise thing here to do is to just wait. Let's go to our hourly time frame. What do we have? We have a build up here of a bullish flag. This would be my bullish flag. Let me see. Boom. Yes, this would be it. Maybe if I can have it maybe from here, and then yeah, it makes sense. So this is another scenario. If price happens to just break above here, come back to retest, that is when I'll have my buy positions also on GBPUSD. But if it corrects and it goes all the way to the downside, I'll just wait for this area to be touched for me to execute on a buy. So yeah, GBPUSD is also very much simple, but there in overall I'm still seeing buys to happen. Euro USD, this position is done. Let us start off to our daily time frame, see what do we have. Let me look at my daily time frame. So here we have this area here on our left. This was our area, and take profits. I think this was my previous hit take profits, and it closed above that area. That is amazing. And if you would remember what I said about this resistance area here, about this resistance area here, I said when price was still correcting to the downside, I was like, this resistance area got weaker because of this many touches that we have, and look how price impulsively broken above that. So one thing that I can wait for is for price to come back at this area and then bounces back for buys again. So it will be short-term sells and long-term buys. So yeah, let us go to our 4 hours time frame, see how price would retrace to this area, and we have this large impulsive move that we have. So now we can start expecting for this correction, deep correction to happen, coming back to this area here, and then wait for that break of structure, come back to retest those structures, and then that will be our reduced risk entry. So yeah, nothing very much hectic on my currency pairs that I'm trading. Nothing is really interesting to come this week. It's just patience. Just wait for what for your setup to develop, and then that is how we'll trade. Even it can take a week for those setups to develop. We won't just execute trades out of nowhere. That is not our plan. We trade by plans. Remember, we do that. We plan our trades and trade our plan. No feelings attached, no emotions attached. So yeah, nothing very much interesting in this one euro USD. Also, one thing that I can wait for, like I said, is for price to just come back all the way to the downside. Yeah, and then once it gets there, and then that is how I'll take my buys. That is how I'll take my buys. And one thing that I'm seeing now, price is losing momentum to go all the way to the downside. Look at these previous candlesticks here. Look at these candlesticks, how they broken out. And then look at these current candlesticks. They are very small. There's very small momentum on price pushing to the upside. So now what we can wait for, price to push all the way to the downside here, and then we can maybe take positions on those sales, taking advantage, or wait for these buys to happen, these long-term buys, because we are long-term traders, not short-term traders. I am a swing trader and a day trader as well. I can swing and I can day trade. So yeah, this was it for today, guys. I'm out to somewhere now. I have to go. Maybe I was speaking a bit too fast, but I had no time. So yeah, this is your boy Prezi Kumalo. Make sure to like, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you on another video.